extreme. And as fond as I am of extremes, this one is one national habit we need to break. So clear out the mess and find some cash. Get what I'm saying? 2 words, people: garage sale. Okay, I know it's a lot of work to pull together a garage sale, but do you want money to redo your house or don't you? Plus, let me assure you, there is a therapeutic element to cleaning out the clutter that is beyond compare. So let's get started. 3 boxes. Free, cheap, and valuable. In the free box goes the stuff people like, but won't pay for. The stuff you need out of your shelves and out of your drawers, but no aren't worth much. Stuff like, you know, the dog with a bouncing head, maybe the porcelain doll. Every garage sale needs a free box. It brings in customers. In the cheap box goes the stuff you are pretty sure you can sell. Appliances in good working order, but you don't use. Old record albums, picture frames, men's ties. Hey, don't laugh. These things are really popular among quilters. I'm serious. And finally, the valuable box. In there are the things you know have value. Old camera equipment, vintage musical instruments, antique watches. Wait. Come to think of it, instead of selling that stuff, send it to me. I love that stuff. But seriously, get your boxes together, clear out your clutter, and have a garage sale. The cash you make is what you'll use to get started on your home's new look. It's a double whammy. Good idea, because not only will you feel better about not having so much junk around, you'll also be able to turn your home into the haven it should be. And once you start clearing the clutter out of your house, you might find it's easier to clear out the clutter in other parts of your life too. I know from experience how good it can feel to do this. But you won't know until you try it.
The Revolution, weekdays only on ABC. And for more tips, check out Facebook, Twitter, and abc.com.
What makes the Sleep Number store different? The Sleep Number bed.
The magic of this bed is that you're sleeping on something that conforms to your individual shape.
Oh, wow, that feels really good. In less than a minute, I can get more support.
If you change your mind once you get home, you can adjust it.
So whatever you feel like, the Sleep Number bed's gonna provide it for you.
At our semi-annual sleep sale, save $400 to $700 on our most popular bed sets, plus free standard shipping, but only through March 18th. Only at the Sleep Number store, where queen mattresses start at just $6.99.
At our nursery, we love Texas Superstar plants.
They're beautiful, they're hardy, they're easy to care for. They're superstars.
You shouldn't have to pamper plants. That's why a team of Texas A&M experts developed the Texas Superstar line to flourish naturally in the Lone Star State.
They're just tougher than other plants. Maybe it's a Texas thing.
Go Texan and support local jobs. Visit gotexan.org today.
The Revolution. It's about you. Get tools, tips, and advice from your personal team of lifestyle experts to help you start your own revolution.
It's hard to start your own revolution when your surroundings don't reflect the real you. If you want to redesign your personal space, you need to first define your personal style. Start by looking at what inspires you. Magazines and TV shows are great for getting ideas, but duplicating it entirely doesn't work for me. I'm a big believer in the home reflecting your personal style. Not sure what your personal design style is? Well, come on, that's not so hard to figure out. Start in the mirror. Every single day, you design yourself. You go to your closet and your drawers and you pick out a design for your body. Let's say you're all about the little black dress. What does this tell me about your style? It tells me you like simple, clean lines. So when you decide how to decorate your house, go with hardwood floors, white walls with some gray in them. Check out modern furniture with clean lines and simple fabrics. But hey, maybe at night you're gonna add a red scarf to your little black dress to give it, well, what would Tim call it? A little pop of color. Well, that's the rule at home too. A couple of throw pillows or a great piece of art with some vibrant color is gonna pull you into that room. Look, it's great to define yourself as someone's mom or wife or sister, but it's your house. So take ownership of the space and let it reflect who you are. Start by taking a twirl down your own personal catwalk and apply your fashions to your furnishings. Your design style will emerge faster than you can say Pashmina, but you won't know until you try it.
The Revolution, weekdays only on ABC Daytime. And for more tips, check out Facebook, Twitter, and abc.com. The Revolution, it's about you. Get tools, tips, and advice from your personal team of lifestyle experts to help you start your own revolution.
Sometimes you have to make room for change, literally. And if you're not sure how to start your own transformation, I know one place where you can begin. Focus on the room for romance, refuge, and recharging your batteries. It's the most personal room in your house, the bedroom. I'm always excited to be involved in the redesign.
Howdy, and welcome to the Great Big Texas Home and Garden Show. My name is Alan Starling, and I'm the commercial manager at Pavestone, the commercial sales manager. And with me today is Jimmy Reed. Jimmy Reed has had a successful contracting practice installing hardscapes, landscapes, and pavers, retaining walls, both in Texas and in Colorado. Currently, he's working with us as a liaison to contractors, helping them learn to install pavers. And more importantly, what he's helping me with today is he's our Vizterra trainer, the software trainer for the software program we're going to talk about today. We're going to start a little bit talking about what Pavestone does, but first of all, kind of a show of hands. Are most of you guys in here do-it-yourselfers? If you guys have something done in the yard, do y'all like to use a contractor or anybody? Mostly do-it-yourselfers. Well, that's what we want to talk about today is do-it-yourself, but there's also options for contractors. Pavestone started right here in Texas, in Dallas, back in about 1980. We've been doing and helping people create beautiful landscapes since then. And since that point, we've moved to where we encompass 20 plants in a number of different locations. So we have plants in California, Boston, all across the United States. But we started right here in Texas, and we kind of view Texas as a community that we grow up with. We're a neighbor. We're very entrenched in this community, and we're really proud of what we give back to the community. I jumped way ahead in my slides. Okay. Anyway, we've been here in the community. We've given a lot back. Some of the things that we've given back to Habitat for Humanity. We've done a lot of projects with the city of Dallas, Lee Park, and Arlington Hall. We've been involved with the Katy Trail. We've done just scores and scores of Boy Scout Eagle projects where we work with people on the projects. We've worked with Home Depot on a community enrichment program called Hearts and Stones. It's something we're very proud of. And we're very proud of the fact that we've been involved intimately with institutions of higher education, in particular with SMU and TCU. The project with the horned toad was an award-winning project that's on the TCU campus. So some really cool stuff that we've done here, and so that's just a little bit about what we are here doing at Pavestone. But you know, everybody wants that really beautiful backyard garden. And I know when my wife and I first got out of college and bought a house, we really wanted to go out and start doing a lot of projects in the backyard. And we would see stuff like you see on the picture, and we'd go, wow, that's what we really want. But we'd go out and do them, and they very often didn't look like what we wanted them to look like. I mean, I was gung-ho. I'd get pavers, I'd get stamps, I'd do all kinds of things and put projects in. And I could see in my mind what I wanted them to look like, but they didn't always turn out exactly that way. Or I put in a water feature at our first house. And about 3 months later, I wished that water feature had been in another part of the yard. It was cool, but I didn't like it where it was at. And so, you know, you look at these projects, and as do-it-yourselfers, most of us can't afford to hire a landscape architect to come in and do a really elaborate design in our backyard. Has anybody in here used a landscape architect to design anything? Pretty expensive or pretty good? Or lots of dollars, lots of dinero. Very expensive to do it. Well, this is giving you an alternative when you look at some of this software to kind of envision the kind of project that you'd like to have. So what we're going to do today is we're going to introduce and we're going to talk about the Vizterra software. Now, as Pavestone, we don't sell to the public. In other words, do-it-yourselfers like yourself can't walk into the doors of my plant and buy pavers. You're going to be told you need to go to Home Depot or to a dealer. And so we have people that are used to accommodating you. A lot of it is just we sell stuff in big pallets. We have trucks coming in and out. We're really not set up for the public to walk in our doors. But you can see dealers who have big displays. I think one of the dealers in the market has over 13 acres of displays, okay? So you can get a lot of experience and know-how. They teach do-it-yourself classes for people. And we're taking the software and we're setting people up with the Vistera software so they can help you do designs. Normally, you're looking at a flat, two-dimensional drawing. When you look at a plan, very hard to visualize changes in grade or what things will look like. Well, Vistera takes it into a 3D image that you can actually visualize and see what you're looking for. It's interactive, it's specialized for hardscapes, and it's specialized for pavestone. I had to show a picture of a dog since it looked like everybody had dogs up on stage or something, so I had a picture of my dog in this photo. And you'll see here, here's a water feature, a swimming pool, a pool house. That's an actual photo. This is a 3D image with the Vistera, okay? The Vistera can actually take and put in water features. It can put in palapas, pergolas, any type of feature that you would have in your yard. Here's another image showing a pool and vision from looking down from above on the Vistera software. Here's a photo that you would see that looks like it came out of Miami, but that's a design that's done in the Vistera software. You can incorporate fireplaces, raised planter beds, raised patios, cook stations, fire pits. You can look at your project and see what your yard would look like at night or what your yard's going to look like in the evening, so you can see where to place lighting. You can actually show plantings in your drawings, and it can actually incorporate down to the patio furniture that you'll have in your outdoor hardscape. Okay. At this point now we're going to go in, and Jimmy's actually going to bring up the Vistera software, and it's going to draw out a plan. And when you start with the Vistera software, some of the essential things that you need to start with, you can take a photo of your house, and they can go from a photo. You can put in an AutoCAD drawing can be downloaded into it. But the easiest way to work with is to start with just the plat of your house, and they take the dimensions and they'll actually draw your home into the Vistera program. Go ahead, Jimmy. The first step with the Vistera program is to actually put your information in, your name, the project name. And then the second thing that we'll do, or the second stage that they'll go to with the design software, is they'll start drawing out and laying out the dimensions of your home. So what we're creating, or what you're creating with your hardscaper, is an actual image of what your house looks like. It's very fast, it's very easy to use, but they're going to draw it dimensioned exactly out to how your home looks. Now we're going to flip it and give you a 3D image. With this software, you can actually take your home, you can rotate it in any direction. You could actually turn it and roll it over if you wanted to. The next thing that we're going to look at are window treatments. The software has a large library, and doors, has a large library of doors and windows that are incorporated into the software, or you can design your own unique windows that you have existing on your home. You'll see we placed 2 doors. Now we're going to place a series of probably, 3 windows, Jimmy? We'll put 3 windows on it. And now you see your house looking at from the outside. And we're going to concentrate on the backyard, so we're not going to put anything on the front of the home. Every home has a property line, and usually you're going to see a property line represented as a fence. So we're going to go ahead and draw the fence in. This is matching what your yard looks like, so these dimensions from your actual property. We can take, with the Vistera software, you can take an arc tool, put rounded corners on your fences, and you can do a wrought iron fence. You put your fence height, the type of fence. We're going to do a wood picket fence, 6 feet tall on this project, and now we see it in 3 dimensions. So everything that we do, we draw it, or it's drawn in the 2 dimension, and then it's taken and shown to you in 3 dimensions. Not everybody's blessed with a flat backyard. We're going to draw a little bit of slope in this backyard. So we're going to put a 3-foot slope typically you're having to look at this slope as something you imagine on paper showing it being 3 feet. But in the Vistera 3D model, we actually see the slope that exists. If you wanted to go in and change that over to a retaining wall at that point, you could drop it and see what a retaining wall would look like. Okay. Next, we're going to